but I think he recognizes this is a community of doers, of achievers, of builders, and of entrepreneurs. And those are the kind of talents that we need and we depend upon in Canada. Now let me say also, as Minister for Multiculturalism, as His Excellency implied, it is a challenge for us in this increasingly diverse society to ensure that we maintain unity in our diversity, that we maintain social cohesion. Because, let's face it, the people who come from around the world often bring to Canada tragic, sad histories, sometimes histories of injustice or conflict from their own regions, countries, or cultures of origin. And that is the case for just about every community. When my Irish ancestors arrived here off the boat in the 1840s, they were refugees from the Irish potato famine. As you can tell, our family has since recovered from the famine. Thank God. And our motto is eternal vigilance. When they came to Toronto in the 1840s, there were signs in the stores that said, "No dogs, no Irish. Irish need not apply." But they didn't give up. They worked hard. And there were conflicts. The Orangemen, the Protestants from the north of Ireland, who were part of the establishment in this city, would sometimes have riots against all these Irish Catholics arriving, who were going to supposedly be the end of Canadian society. Somehow they struggled through it, and in our classic Canadian way, they learned to respect each other and work with each other, and eventually marry each other and have kids together. I hope that can be the case for all communities that have had difficult or complicated histories. And I think we all must approach those difficult histories with a profound sense of mutual respect, of a common commitment, grounded in our common Canadian citizenship. And that's why I say to my friends, for example, from the Tamil community, that they need to sit down with their fellow Canadians from the Sinhalese community and have civil and respectful dialogue and learn each other's perspectives. That's why I say that of our friends from the Jewish or Arab communities, that as radically different as their perspectives may be, in Canada they have not just the opportunity but the obligation to meet together and to find common ground where possible. And I think the same can and should be said of the Macedonian and Greek communities, two great Canadian communities who share so much in common, including a shared faith, a shared Christian faith. Let me tell you, though, I find it very disturbing when I hear voices of discord, of division, or even derision being directed between communities. I was appalled as a Canadian last year, I think 2 years ago, to hear a Liberal member of Parliament from Toronto refer to the members of your community derisively as, quotes, Scopians. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable for an elected member of Parliament who's elected to represent all Canadians. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is undervaluing your shared citizenship, because we can attach labels, but what is most important is that you are Canadians and should be respected as Canadians. And so I think it's important for this community to lead by example in this as in so many other areas. And I know that you will. I know that you will continue to make a tremendous contribution to Canada in the future as you have in the past. I know that you will continue to value our freedom and our democratic privileges, because those that have gone before did not always enjoy them. So once again, on behalf of Prime Minister Harper and the Government of Canada, thank you to all of you from the United Macedonian Diaspora Association, particularly from the Canadian community. And I'm honored by this award, and I will extend your very best wishes to the Prime Minister. Thank you, merci beaucoup, et bonsoir.